Hi Hari,
Hi, Srinivas.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Hi Sindhu.
Hi, Srini.
Hi Jyoti.
Hey, hi, Srini.
Right. Okay. Because since Hari is joined, Hari, how because this is the third class for Jyoti and Sindhu, we can continue with their third class. If just observe, um, maybe I will cover if you have any questions on the first and second class, and we will cover it separately. Whenever you have time, or we'll discuss that, or you just let me know how you want to go about it.
You can send me the recordings. I'll go through, and if I have any doubts, I will get back to you.
Great. Yes, I will do that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. um Sindhu and Jyoti, have you worked on anything which we talked about earlier on iPhone data analytics, and then
We worked on that multi-house rerunning like 5, 6 times and
okay,
We have gone
checking
through
the
that
what
Monty
was.
also.
Hall. Yeah, Monty Hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have tried to understand the program, and actually, first I have gone through the program. I did not understand. Later, I went through the game as I sit on. Then I
Okay.
I have once played that, and then I got to know the logic. And once again, I came back to the program, and I have put my data, whatever I have entered, and then have gone through the program structure wise. Then
Okay.
I
Okay.
understood how it is designed.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, so I mean, this is just to practice it. This is, I mean, these kind of exercises you should do, whatever I'm just introducing, you just do parallelly. If you have any question, just note it down or just to clarify yourself. During the class, what we are discussing, you will get clarified in future. I mean, it's not exact program we don't want to discuss in the same class because you already worked and you are just I mean, that is for how to how the industry is working, and this is for the basic and the theoretical knowledge, and also the applied knowledge in industry, what we are discussing in the class. And whatever the exercises you are going to work on, please focus on it separately. If you have any kind of a challenges, we'll discuss it on a maybe weekly once. So weekly once, we'll have a separate session for the challenges and the difficulties you are facing, so that how to rectify it. It is not kind of, I mean, you understand what I'm talking about. It is, this class is like a, I wanted to initiate your programmatic ability and also the analytical ability. That is what my job is. Please try to understand this. I mean,
Sure, Srini.
yeah, we
Sure.
will not be able to spoon feed because program is will not be able to spoon feed. And how because every time in your office, or I mean working environment, you will be facing a different kind of a scenario. I wanted to trigger that out in my class, how to handle that without any fear. So you'll be able to feel that difference. How I'm just teaching in this class, and then how I just wanted to make you do all the programming or all the exercises, and also make you more confident enough to handle any kind of a situation in your work environment with respect to machine learning. So this is what I'm going to do, right? Okay, right. So with respect to this data analysis on iPhone data set, just to see this structure right now. Okay, so just to open up your, I think I have sent this not program, data set I have sent. Just open your Google Colab first. Open your Google Colab, Hari. Even
Yeah.
you just open up Google Colab. collab.research.google.com. In Google, you can just
Collab
search
dot.
for collab.research.google.com. This is the link, and your Gmail account would be your credential. Okay. Right. Sindhu and Jyoti, until he opens up his Google Colab. Actually, I mean, this was supposed to have the first class, and I just wanted
Yeah, I did
had
open and logged in. So
logged in, right? Okay. Good. You will be getting some kind of okay. I'll be like this.
getting started data
Yeah.
science machine learning.
Yes, this page you'll be getting, right? Welcome to Collaboratory.
Yes.
Okay. Go to the file.
Okay.
Open up new notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just be there until I just discuss with Sindhu and Jyoti, and then I will.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Jyoti and Sindhu. Okay. Just open up your Google Colab, and I mean this pandas and regular the basic libraries already there in Google Colab. It's already inbuilt or already there. I mean installed, pre-installed in Google Colab. So Hari, this is for your information. Google Colab is one of the software environment. We used to call this as a IDE, IDE environment. Okay, this is one of the main uh, IDE to handle Python program and also the machine learning algorithms and also deep learning algorithms. In Google Colab, Google Colab, what they have done, they have already installed because they have lot of other products as well in machine learning. So they wanted to promote them, because they wanted to attract a lot of users or developers to their environment. So they made it free for 100 GB free space they are giving it to you. It's like all the programs, whatever you are just storing, it will be stored in your Google Drive, apart from your free space of Gmail account, that is 15 GB, right? Apart from your 15 GB, they are giving you 100 GB of space to handle all the machine learning codes and programs, I mean data. Okay. So this is just for your information. Apart from this, there are so many other environments that is called as Navigator, Anaconda Navigator, and Jupyter Notebook. There are so many other. Even Python.org itself, it's having command line integration environment. So
Yeah,
I
I
have
used both
discussed.
Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook.
Super. And this is really, very good. Google Colab is very good environment.
Just a quick thing, like usually what is the preferred one in real time? Like what many companies use
It depends on, I mean, many companies, they are working with very secure layer of data. They used to work with the command line prompt, like Linux or Unix, those command line prompts, I mean, operating system. And they used to work with Python environment, basic Python. We used to call this .py extension. And also they will be working with Jupyter Notebook. So nowadays, slowly they are just trying to integrate with Google Colab too. It depends on the industry standards or industry requirements. So anyhow, whatever we are seeing, it should not be the same in your organization. They will have some kind of other environment, like how you work in Citrix environment. Maybe Jyoti would have aware, or even Sindhu would have aware. Many offices,
Yeah.
they have their own virtual machines, their own Citrix environment. If you just go in, maybe remote desktop kind of a thing. So in those kind of things, mostly they will be working and installing in Linux and Unix operating systems. So in those things, it most probably the advanced kind of a thing. Even Google Colab, they have the command line prompt also, and that is not an issue, and you will be able to manage it while coming to the real time environment. It is not an issue. So whatever we are just discussing, it is going to be the same environment. You are going to write the Python or machine learning algorithm in real time. Right. So, Sindhu and Jyoti, so what we have seen, open up your data set in Google Sheet or whatever is comfortable. Maybe I will send it to you. Maybe one of you just
I
send it
put
to
in,
those.
I kept in sample data location. Will it read if
Hmm.
I give a direct file? I mean, direct file, it
I
is
will, I will tell you. I will come to that. Just keep those
okay.
that file in downloads. Keep
Yeah.
that file in downloads,
Hmm.
and I'll tell you, because in Google Colab there is one more thing we need to do.
Yeah.
Read the file.
I uploaded into sample data and trying from there. So.
Okay, no issues. Maybe any one of you just send those data to Harinivas. I don't have his email ID. Maybe at the end of the session.
Apple product data, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Apple product data set. Just send it to him.
Sure. In the chat, we can attach. Huh? I'm just seeing this.
Maybe you can just email it to him separately.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sending my email in the chat.
Okay, so
Okay. Is
right.
it that harinivasreddy@gmail.com?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Thanks.
Send.
Okay, so everyone, just see this environment. You can see these 3 lines, right? Just click this environment. Just click, and then you can just click this icon, files icon, and then it is again connecting to the files environment, whatever we have it in our Google Colab. And what we have to do, just to see this arrow mark, upload to a session storage. So some, I mean, the Python data set, some, I mean, until maybe, one.
Storage.
Okay, so a few of, it depends on the file size. So you just, download the Apple product thing to your environment.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yes. Yeah, download directly the CSV file over here. You will be getting the warning. Click OK. No issues. Now you have the data set over here itself.
Okay.
Now you,
Okay. Yes.
now you uploaded a data set to this Colab environment. Now, no need to worry to give the path of your data set, unlike any other environment. Like in any environment like Jupyter Notebook, any Anaconda, PyCharm or PyTorch or whatever, Anaconda Navigator or something, even Visual Studio Code, that is also famous IDE for working on Python program. Where whatever you are working, except this Colab, you have to give the exact path of the data set. But in Colab, this is the one of the easiest ways to upload the file, I mean data over here, and then you can just give this information. Okay, so we'll go with okay, so just type import pandas as PD. Just import pandas as PD. So pandas, what it will do? Sindhu and Jyoti, you know what are pandas?
Will
It
import
is
libraries.
Yes, import library from pandas. Pandas is nothing but, it will handle anyone. Sindhu?
Yeah. I
What?
can tell,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I want
please.
Sindhu or Hari to catch
Okay.
up. So
Probably handle CSV files. I'm not sure.
Okay, no issues. We'll discuss. Fine. Maybe Jyoti, maybe you can proceed.
pandas, it's like you import that library, and then one example is you read CSV file pd.read CSV and load it to a data frame. This df will be a table. It's like a table again. So that is one thing. And then after that, using that library, two data frames means think it as two tables. You can inner join, left join, outer join, all those things, whatever you want to do, you can do min, max, average, all those things we can do. I mean, so far I did
Okay.
that. So
Fine. So yes, just a sec. Okay, so you got the file, Hari? Okay,
Yes.
right. So this is just for, again, to refresh. Okay, Pandas introduction. W3 schools is one of the basic things, you will get to know the Python environment. So Pandas, it's a library used to work with data sets. It has functions for analyzing, cleaning, exploring, and manipulating data. So since we are going to handle a very specific information in a machine learning algorithm and deep learning algorithm, and we are especially, going to deal with statistics and also the probabilistic models. So always we have to be very, very specific with respect to your definitions, with respect to your informations, how you are going to do. Make this as a, the standard practice of yourself, so that that will get registered in your mind. Okay, so pandas are nothing but this library, Python library, and it's open source library, because Python itself, it's an open source developer forum, and you can just, we have so much of extensive library in Python, and one of the famous library called pandas. It is working for analyzing, cleaning, exploring, manipulating, and do all the things, with respect to your data. Okay, so why we are using pandas again, we need to refresh, because it will just use to analyze huge or big data, big, I mean, the big, huge volume of data sets. Okay, and when we'll come to a conclusions, what kind of, things we can do, and all the basic statistical theories will, we will come to, a conclusion, and also we'll, and this library is having the luxury of working with basic statistical models. That is also the luxury it is giving. Okay, so it can clean messy data sets and make them readable and relevant. That is more important, because as of now we are generating huge amount of data, huge volume of data, and most of them are unstructured data. So what pandas will do, it will make some structuring the data set. It will be useful. You can make it, and whatever it is, we have to write a code to make it possible. Pandas library are there, but we need to call, or we need to, use the respective framework. See my words, because I'm just using library, framework, packages. These three words, I'm frequently use. I'll be using these kind of words again and again. While come to the coding environment, you will get to know what are libraries, what are frameworks, what are packages. Okay, so this is also you have to get to know. I mean, got to know when it comes to the programming environment. So relevant data is very important in data science, machine learning environment, and also analytics. Okay. So you can do a lot of things with respect to, what is the minimum value, maximum value, what is the basic, standard deviation, the other kind of a descriptive summary of your data set. What are descriptive summary? Descriptive summary is nothing but basic statistics. It will just, come with as a, come as a package. That is what, the pandas will do. So this is a very simple introduction to pandas. This is what it is going. It is doing. And now, just open up your, yeah, you just, I think you have done, you imported your data set, the Apple products.csv. Now we are going to work. Okay, so before that, I will just open up. So in the first and second, first class, I was telling you about, if once you are getting the data set, please open up the data set, getting to know about the data set, basic differences. Okay. Basic, try to extract as much information as possible. So pandas will clean, will arrange, will do a lot of, other basic metrics and the analytical process with respect to statistics. With respect to this data, you are seeing product name, just forget about URL. We are not, because this data is coming from Flipkart directly. And this is the sale price, and this is the MRP. This is the discount percentage with respect to the model, and the number of ratings which the user is giving with respect to this model in Flipkart e-commerce portal, and the number of reviews. And then the UPC is nothing but it is a kind of a mobile identification number, kind of, IMEI number kind of thing. Okay. And then the star rating, what is the rating? Maybe out of 5. All these things, out of 5, what kind of a rating it has been given by the users, and the RAM of the mobile. Mobile. Okay. So this kind of information you have. This has around 62 records. Okay. Now, just see Python program or machine learning algorithm, just forget about everything. How much information you'll be able to extract? Maybe, initially just have the practice of noting down in your, notepad or notebook. Okay. First, the product name. So see the product name in Apple iPhone 8 Plus itself, it is, it is having the variety of information, right? Gold, 64 GB. This gold is nothing but is in a color of that particular model iPhone. The space gray, 256 GB, and this is silver, 256. And silver itself, there are 3 varieties, maybe based on, but see the price. Price is different. Okay, and it has to have, maybe, it will vary something based on RAM size or something. We need to see. You can extract. Okay, and also silver, 64 GB. It is kind of a lowest price, and also you have to see what is the sale price and also the MRP. Is there any difference between MRP and sale price? You can see here 52,900 MRP. Here it's a sale price of 41,999. So there is an offer. So everything is an, INR. Okay, there is an offer price, and we have to calculate. And what is the discount percentage? It is almost 20% of discount, right? So 20% comes around 42,000. Okay. So now I just opening up this much information. You can extract within 11 or 10 records. You can just give the maximum sale price, minimum sale price. What is the difference between this product and gold, and what is the difference between gold and space gray light, right? Okay, come to this. Okay, now we, even if you just double click over here, your data set, you will be getting, 10, 1 to 10, I mean, 10 data set per page, you'll be able to read in. Okay, this is the customization. You can just, will be able to read over here itself. This is the environment, it's given. Okay, so I'm just closing this up. Just open it for you. Right. Just type, because without pandas, we will not be able to analyze these many informations. Okay, so pandas is the right library to analyze, clean the data, or get what the basic statistics of this data. So we are going to only work with pandas library. So you need to import that. So import pandas as PD, just right, and then df equal to, I'll explain to you what is df. Okay, df is nothing but data frame equal to PD. PD is nothing but pandas library, because we have given the alias name pandas as PD. It's nothing but alias of pandas to simplify the writing, I mean, programming, the coding environment, nothing else. PD dot read underscore CSV. I'm going to read my CSV file. That is the default syntax in Python environment in data frames. Okay. Of, within double quotes, you just give the file name. Just run these two things. Run these two environment. For Hari, once you just write this import pandas as PD, you can just run this block. This is the
Okay.
run block of cells. And if you wanted to, if you have a huge, I mean, 10 lines of 20 lines of program, you can go to this runtime, and then you can give the run all to run this command. Import pandas as PD data frame. So we'll be seeing data frames, okay? Because we already started studying the basics of the character, the string, and other stuff. So we'll be seeing the data frames. So I think you have written this. I mean, you have run this. Have you run these two blocks? If you run these two blocks, just write this data frame dot head of the function, head within brackets. So I'll be introducing what is head. Have you written?
Yeah.
Okay. So head function, once you just give the head, you will be getting this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do you know what it means?
First 5 rows of the
Yes.
file.
The first 5, yes. The first 5 records of the data set. As simple as that. Okay. Right. The first five, because we need to make sure whether the file has been imported correctly, and then we'll be able to retrieve the basic information. Right. So if once you are just doing with the head, you can see the information, like what all the informations we'll be able to read. Right. Now df.count, if you just give the count function directly, just give this line and run this df.count function. And it is giving you the total number of records which is there in dataset. So it is like, very, very user-friendly programming language. Python is nothing but very user-friendly programming language. That is why every developer is coming and using this open source libraries and the other functionalities. Whatever you are thinking, okay, I need to do this operation, do that operation. Whatever you think in your mind, there will be an option in this environment. Not like any other programming environment. There are so many other programming languages too that it follows their own set of rules, and you have to adapt to that. Even Python has some, they are following, but the customization, it is very, very. That is what I said. It's just very, very user-friendly programming language. So once you give this data frame dot count, you will be getting. So out of this, you will get to know, all the things, 62 records. If any of the things, got any missing data or any kind of, okay, so something, brand or sale price, it has some missing data, we will get to know out of this. Now, the data what we have got, it is very, very clean, already cleaned the data set, and we don't have to do anything, and we have to do some kind of a matrices or find out the maximum value, minimum value, something like that. Okay. Now you got the count of data set. Just do the df of data frame of MRP, that particular column name, and dot max function. So this gives you the maximum number of MRP value straight away. Just try this max and min. Try to find out this max and min. Just write it. And for Hari, it's just for you. Don't copy paste any program in future until you are getting comfortable enough. Maybe not until 2 months or 3 months. Just type whatever you are just seeing. Just type it. Then only you already might know.
Yeah, we can't remember the keywords if it.
Right. So just the maximum value, minimum value, and also just type this data frame within that data frame, trying to find out the MRP equivalent to the value. We have found out maximum value price, MRP price, 1,49,900 rupees. In that 900 rupees, 1,49,900 rupees, I want to find a product. What is the product name? What is the different set of product name? To find out this is kind of, you have to use. You have just to give the value double equal to, and then if you give the value, and it gives you along with the row number, record number. Okay. The 24th and 41st records, it is just giving you, this is two models which are available in this maximum retail price. Just type this data frame within that data df of df. You can just see differentiate the code, brackets, the square brackets. Data frame of data frame. So we'll be discussing about what are data frames. No worries. As of now, what we are trying to do, we are trying to analyze how to handle the data, because in front of us we have some data, and how to do the analysis in Python environment, so that you will get some engagement, so that we'll be able to do a lot of other things in Python. So once you are done, just let me know this data frame of data frame. and do it for the other MRP or whatever the MRP you would like to. And also you can try with greater than or equal to, because we have so many other values too. Greater
Is
than or
there
equal
like
to.
a cheat sheet, like, I mean, whatever these syntaxes you have you got like
Mhm.
a list of those syntaxes so that we can practice all of this?
I
Like,
didn't.
I mean, is there a document that has a list of all
I will
these?
share it. Yeah, I will share it with. I have already shared one basic programming environment Python. I was already shared along with the set of programs, and I will share this program as well. So don't worry. I mean, with respect to resources, you will be getting enough resources. Don't worry about that. By the end of the session, I will be sending all the files which you are required to do, and you keep it for your future references. So once you are done with this equal, double equal, and then try with the data frames of greater than or equal to, and also try with less than or equal to whatever the value you are just uh, thinking of. I mean, that much information you will be able to extract out of this data set. That's what it. I basically I want you to do. Since now you are comfortable enough to reading this file,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
After this, I would like to
All
give
logic
the
and everything is done here, like
yeah,
some.
everything is done, and it is just a handy. So I will
Yeah.
share this program as well. And tomorrow, please try to do the Titanic
Yeah, sure.
dataset analysis with respect to Python, not with respect to machine learning. I'll tell you what I mean. Whatever the information you are getting in, just get extracted as much information as possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So this is one, and just see now. You can list a product name, list of. See, don't worry about as of now. Don't worry about the Python programming, or don't worry about the syntax. Don't worry about anything about Python. What Python can do with respect to dataset? That is what we are going through. And we last two class we have seen about the basic environment, and you will be able to understand what I'm trying to say over here. So basically, with respect to data set, we are doing the analysis, and this is what is more important whenever you are going to work on your real-time environment. Okay, just type this list of data frame of product name, right, of zero value dot upper. So whatever, I mean, just to see what is happening, and let me know what is happening over here. So simultaneously, we are doing two operations over here. Okay. So I'm going to list out the product name, right, with respect to the index value of 0. So Python, it starts from 0 from left to right. Hari, this is for your information. I think you would have known, but the Python would just reads from 0 position, because that's what from the head function also we have seen. So I wanted to list the product name of the first product name. And at the same time I want to see in uppercase. That's what it is. And then the lowercase. And you can try changing. I mean, try playing with this code. Whatever you wanted to do, just try changing the enough information as possible, right? This is the first row of the first record of this data set. Okay, and then we have already seen about the positions. What is this position? Sindhu, do you remember? We have discussed about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Product
So
name. 51st row.
51st row. Okay. And then I wanted to print only
From
6th place until
sixth
15th place.
Yeah.
And it should be uppercase and dot strip. So this strip only, we will just see in our programming and when it comes to basic programming.
I have one doubt here. Actually, even though if he doesn't place the list in the first position, we are getting the same output, right? Like,
Yes.
so what does it differ? Like, why are we placing the list over there? And what is the significance of that list?
So just without list, see, this is a kind of, we'll discuss about, see, just list of arguments and then key, KW arguments. This is a mutable sequence. If no argument is given, the constructor creates a new empty list. So the argument must be an iterable if specified. So we'll see about list tuple, I mean tuple. You will see about list, tuple, and everything. Then you might know about. I mean, just make a note of this in your question Q&A thing, and then once you get to know all these things, then I mean it has a lot of significance. It has a lot of significance. You might, I mean, it is that without list also it will work, but what would be the significance for list? And there are 4 different types of information we are going to see. That 4 different types, like list, tuple, and other 2 things, that is keep on coming in your machine learning algorithm. So we'll discuss that. Just note it down and keep remember this. What is this? So first is just know how to extract this information, and then I mean data frame of model name. You are just working on with the model name equal to the product name dot string of 6th place until 15th place, right? And then I wanted to print this out. Just let me know what is happening over here with respect to model name and also the product name. See the information very carefully. Just type this information. I think you are following, you are typing this information right in your Google Colab environment. Yes. Otherwise, it will be very, very challenging to follow, challenge to visualize.
So we are extracting the model name from the product name, like we are eliminating the Apple, whatever we have, that's a common name. So we are eliminating that Apple word from there and we are getting model name.
Yes. So we are getting this output, right? and just see the data set after by doing the head function and how you are getting the information is the model name. Because in our original model name, it is like we are creating the model name and we are just converting this product name into a model name with respect to that position, 6th place and 15th place. So you are just extracting over here itself only the iPhone 8888. That's it. Okay. Then sort values by equal to star rating, and in ascending order equal to false. So I don't want in ascending order. I don't want to sort this in ascending order. That means it should be in a descending order. Let's see what is the difference. Just write this df dot sort values of by equal to. So in this environment, we are just, I'm making you to analyze only the dataset information. Forget about the programming environment. I know that you are having questions. Yes, you do know. Just keep all those questions and it will get clarified while doing the basic Python programming functionalities. Because without this environment, because we are just going through we are just reading the book from the last. That means, we are just engaging with the environment, real-time environment, and then we're just implementing the each and every syntax of how to read this, how to analyze this, what are the metrics it can. And there are so many things are there in Python, which is an ocean, and we can't see all those things. And how to cope up or how to learn very fast, this is one of the methodologies. Sort values of by equal to star rating. Star rating, just to see the star rating, how the rating would be, and then how it has been analyzed. And
Sorry to
you can,
interrupt, but
yeah.
I could not see the output like I can see in yours. Like when you run
Is
it, you
it?
are getting the output just there itself, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
when I run it, it's just running, but I can't see the output.
You should, you should. Okay.
Can I
Can you
share my
share your?
screen?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. You can share, please.
Yeah. When I run this, it's running, but should come output right.
No, 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 no. So what it is happening over here? If you are reading the file, if you are reading the dataset through read underscore CSV, the code has just run, and that is why you are getting the green tick mark, and it won't give you the information. To get the information, what you have to write, just write click code. Uh, Now just df dot head function dot head within brackets. Yes. Just run this code. No, 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 nothing, nothing. No need to write anything. No need to write anything.
Okay.
No need to. Just run this.
Okay.
Now you can just see the information.
Oh yeah, got it.
And then I will share the program.
And if you
Initially, it
put
is
only DF, then a complete data set will come. You
complete information will come. Yes,
can try that.
you can try because it is just at 62 rows, right? Try yeah, just click. Yeah, or DF. Just run. That's it. Yeah, the complete 62 rows. in and 11 columns. Okay. So in between you are getting error. What we will do? What we will do, right? Since Jyoti is working and even Sindhu, I have just given them an idea. This is again just for your Adi. You can just stop your screen sharing. And I will
Okay.
show you how to resolve or how to get the proper. Uh, because every time, you know, nobody. I mean, you can't see the help, but it is doesn't that doesn't mean that you don't have any help. So um, Chat GPT, and then Google Bot is also very good tool to use. I mean, getting the help for the coding environment. If you are getting any error, copy that error and paste it over this environment in this prompt, or just go to your Chat GPT. Just go to your Chat GPT and give that error, and it will give you along with the solution. That is a kind of how you ask the question. Okay, so until this course and I'm there, but still in future, I mean, have the habit of getting the reference from these kind of tools. Make these kind of tools effectively use of to improvise your programming ability. Right. Just for your information. Right. So, I mean, this is how you have to go and read all the informations, and I'll right away, I will share it with. Okay, once after getting the session is getting over, and I will share this program file itself. Okay, now the homework. Okay, um, just type Titanic dataset, because Titanic dataset, which is available only on Kaggle. Okay, most of the time, this Titanic dataset will be used for machine learning, but I will insist all my students to work on the basic Python itself. Okay, so that it will be very useful for you to what all the things you can extract out of this Titanic dataset. First, how we are just able to open up the dataset. In a similar way, you can just open up. Maybe I will just get the data for you. This function. Let me see. This is only the gender submission. You can also see a lot of information over here itself, because it's based on the say gender submission the CSV, test CSV. Mostly, you can get the train.csv. Okay. And I will just open up. Since I don't have Microsoft product, so I'm just using my Google Sheet. Okay. Here, actually, this is really interesting, all of you. Okay. It is like a passenger ID survived, P class name, gender information, age, SIB SP. You can just see this SIB SP, right? This is nothing but sibling and spouse. sibling and spouse data. Parse, you just see what kind of a class in that ship. Okay. See, this is original data. This is original data. This has around 462 or 63, just to see, just to test it. And this is a ticket number. Okay. And this is the price and the cost. And this is the cabin. Okay. Like in India, the first class train and first cabin or Kubi or something like that, with the same kind of information. And embarked. Just see what is called embarked. See, you first of all, you just know you want to know about what is P class. I mean, this is a passenger class. It's nothing but passenger class. And also, if you don't know about Pash and embarked, if you just type in Google, it is just giving you. I'll show you the beauty of how wide. I mean, how what is the kind of. See, what is Posh? Once I write Posh, the first straight away information it is just giving in Titanic dataset. That means across the globe, all machine learning and Python programmers just wanted to test this out, and that is why this has been in the search engine. Okay, it's the most searched keyword. So number of parents or children aboard. Okay, that is the collective name which has been given Pash. And you see what is SB, I mean SIB SP and Pash in Titanic data. What are attributes? What do the columns? And what is embarked? And everything is there once you just embarked implies where the traveler mounted from, where they have boarded from. Okay, so that the station name is called as see Southampton, Cherbourg, and Queenstown. These are the three stations they have boarded. Okay, more than 70% of the people boarded from Southampton. Just under 20% boarded from this place, and the rest boarded from Queenstown. Queenstown, it is the third stop. The ship stopped. Maybe quite a few people just boarded from Queenstown. So that means still we Titanic. I mean, we can say a lot of things right now, but to the statistical point of view, and also the forecasting or any other things, some kind of analyst point of view, we can derive so much of information if we just started saying this. That is why I have given you the iPhone product dataset analysis. Now, this is the Titanic analysis. Don't look at the machine learning perspective right now. In machine learning perspective, we will discuss later point in time when we start the machine learning algorithm. Don't look at that kind of a level. As of now, think at Python developer point of view, just extract as many information as possible. Right now, what we did for iPhone data analytics, similar way, just extract the maximum value, minimum value, whatever the value, whatever the thing will be able to do. This is kind of a practice I would want to make you out. And then if we just see this kind of things, okay, beginner's guide to Kaggle's Titanic problem. Okay, so in future, most of the time I will go to this site towards datascience.com. But the challenge over here it will be asking membership per day. Per day it has some limitation. Per day maybe 2 or 3 articles you will be able to read in. The rest of the thing you never know. On the particular day you will get that. So make it very wise decision each and every time you will make it to read. This is a very fantastic forum towards data science, and I will be because all of them are research scientists. This Sumit Mukhicha, it is not. I mean, he is a researcher, and he is giving us, what is a Titanic problem and what is it being given, and just go through this, and I will share this link to you. Just copy paste. So this is how the mindset of the, because I just wanted to set you up for machine learning algorithm, and that is what is our goal and what would be our information. Okay. Um, we have seen pandas library. We have seen sklearn very little bit. We have not seen, you know, Seaborn and World Cloud. So you'll be seeing very soon. Okay. And they are giving how much missing data, missing values are there, and also, you know, they will be giving you. It is called as heat map. Heat map we'll discuss. Okay. So don't worry about any new terminologies you are getting. Everything will get clarified. Okay. I'm just making your mindset for the futuristic version of your mindset towards machine learning. Okay. Just to see in your, I mean, just to see and analyze with your Python um, no, ability. As of now, I just explored how to read a file and how to do the basic operations in Python, right? And then you just try to understand a similar way how much patience has traveled, right? How many, the percent of people survived, right? And the name has been entered, like anything, okay? What is the maximum age? 90. There was a 98 old people also, travel. Here, 7 sibling and couple set of things. Okay, so you just get to know all these things, right? And then the first feature reported if a traveler lived or died. Okay, more than 60% of the passengers had died. And also, we will get some emotions while dealing with these kind of data sets. And that emotion, it will be really helpful when you are just, comparing the data and do the data, and you will just, I mean, this is how you are going to contribute for the social cause in future once you placed in any organization as a machine learning engineer or deep learning engineer or AI engineer. In a nutshell, right, you are going to contribute your skill towards any social cause. So that is why in AI, I will be teaching you one is called as, AI ethics. That is the last session. That is called as responsive AI. Okay. How responsibly we have to utilize this technology for the social cause. And that is how every company they will be just using for the benefit of human being. Okay. So that is why the research scientists they started analyzing this Titanic data set. Okay, there is a reason behind this, and we will discuss in detail. You come up with your idea when you have the you analyze the basic things in Python. Don't worry about the machine learning aspect. Even don't copy paste the machine learning aspect right now. So you will get the other kind of information. So I don't want to do that. But to analyze with the data set, please start doing the basic, I mean, start extracting the basic information as much as possible. Okay, this is, you can find passenger ID, how many survived, you can take it, the passenger class, and what is this class about, just search for it. The name, you can do a lot of things. You can find the first name, last name, and age, you can find siblings, spouse, you will be able to find out what is this ticket means and how much fare, what is the maximum fare, what is the stations, they have boarded. You can just, extract as many information as possible within this data set. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay,
Srinivasan, would you be able to share that
Yes.
brain document?
yes. Yeah, I will just share this document and also the coding document.
No, like
Everything.
if we got the link already, but the thing is like
Uh-huh.
to download that it's asking to create an account. So you already downloaded it, right? So it would be easy for
Okay,
me.
okay.
Like,
Right, right. I'll share. There's a train.csv. Let me know. I'll share it right away.
Oh, you can put it in the chat. We can just download it.
Let it be email so that in this chat will go away, right? So
Yes,
yeah,
that is right.
put it. And also the notebook which you, that pandas notebook.
Yes, yes.
Help.
And
Let me know your email, Hadi.
Harini was H ready REDDI.
Right?
Y. So one no, it's Y. DDY. Yeah.
What I will do, I'll do one thing. Okay, I have this set of, everything. And I will zip it and okay. It has everything all about Python. Okay. A data set. Okay. It is getting blocked. Can I share it through via link or something? Okay.
In the drive you put it, right, generally.
Yeah, I will put it in the drive. And I will give you access.
Yes.
So you can get something. No, drive is not a. Okay, I'll plan it and then. Okay, so
Space.
I think it won't make sense. This is the one. Yeah, this has the information about this. Anything else? Okay, I'll do that. The quick the other things as well, and you will be getting it very soon after the session along with the recordings. Okay, right. So please, take go and analyze what how much information you will gather. Just note it down. Any question, note it down. In Python perspective, Python programmer's perspective, not on a machine learning perspective. There are two aspects towards this. Okay, please remember, there are two aspects. Machine learning, it's entirely the forecasting methodology. Forget about that. But just to read about all the informations in this, the researchers, they have given their knowledge so that it will be useful for you to have or think about while we are going to start in machine learning algorithms. But I will insist to work on a Python programmatic way. Even just a search for any Python programs which are there to analyze the. Okay, I'll show you how to do this. Python program for analyzing. It would be there. It should be there somewhere. And the Google is also, just giving you a lot of other things. So EDA of identity with Python. Yeah, it is there. Don't worry. And create an account in Kaggle, please. I would suggest you to create an account in Kaggle, so that will be very useful, and it is giving you a lot of other information. Yes, this guy, Chamil Nohal, he has worked on Python. Excellent. And I will share this link right away. I want you to think how they have given an analysis. Just copy paste the link. And this kind of the graphical.
Srini, can you
Yeah.
put it in the email if you don't mind, please?
Yeah, please.
So that would be like to refer. It's easy. Like
No issues. No issues. Yeah. Keep all these documents for the future references too.
yes, that's why.
Yeah.
I know it's time taking, but yeah.
Okay, no issues. It is a document for you.
Mm.
Python. This is, yeah, just do this, and whatever they have given the training and testing and all those things, don't worry about those things, but see the difference. I mean, how they have just started analyzing survived class and male and female. If you see the who are all survived and who are all died, male people died a lot. I mean, most of 90% of the male got died. That means they have helped people. I mean, they have helped female to escape from that accident. Okay. There are so many informations. You just come up. So you just give me the information, so that will be very interesting to engage in Python class, Python environment. Okay. Okay, so any questions for today? So today is just an introduction about how to handle or how to analyze. This is how the analysis would be in real-time scenario. Trust me. So without this kind of an analysis, you never be able to cope up with the requirement of the any organization's request, kind of statement of work or requirement of work, whatever it is, right? So this is how we have to learn. So whatever you are learning in theory or the programmatic way, the basic programmatic programming way, and we have to see the applications, and that is how we are making this difference in this class, right? So tomorrow we'll just start with where we left in the Python basics, and meanwhile, Hari, maybe you can just go to the 2 class recording, and I will share it with you soon after this
Sure.
in the session. And then we'll just, if you have any questions, please note it down and let me know, and then we'll discuss in this class. So it is very
Yeah,
easy.
definitely.
Okay. So with this note, I just wanted to end up the session. Any questions
Sure.
before I go?
No, Srini, we are good. You
Yeah,
can
okay.
stop the recording. I have one question. This is not, yeah.